Coming up tonight on YCU, Dartmouth College cancels classes after threats made against the students. Did Springfield pass the school budget after a revote? And we'll learn about a great organization called Good Beginnings of the Upper Valley that helps young parents get started raising their newborns. With more news, sports, and weather, stay tuned. It's time for YCU, your local view.
Now, your daily digest of the Dartmouth Lake Sunapee region and central Vermont. News, sports, weather, public affairs, and all that's happening in our area. The news on YCU, your local view.
Hi, Dave Carmichael here with you on YCU. Dartmouth College has canceled all classes today after threats were made online against students. A college spokesman says threats of bodily harm were made against a group of students who were protesting and others who had nothing to do with the protest. He says the threats targeted people because of sexual orientation or race. During the event, hundreds of prospective students and protesters began chanting decrying homophobia, sexual assault, and racism on campus. Lebanon, New Hampshire police assisted the Vermont State Police after they received a call around 9 a.m. on Monday from a shuttle bus in Vermont on its way to Lebanon. 31-year-old Jessica DeSico of Rutland, Vermont, reported that 24-year-old Jennifer Bell of Castleton, Vermont, also on the bus, assaulted her. After the bus stopped in West Lebanon, DeSico was transported to Dartmouth Hitchcock Medical Center after complaining she was punched several times by Bell and had neck pain. Statements by witnesses on the shuttle bus did not support DeSico's allegations of assault, but witnesses advised a verbal argument took place. The case is still under investigation. A Charleston woman is free on bail after she was charged with selling marijuana to an undercover informant working with the New Hampshire Drug Task Force. 22-year-old Alyssa Ennis was charged with 2 felony counts of selling marijuana. Ennis had been telling people that she could get marijuana by the ounce. She was arraigned Monday in the Claremont Division of the 5th Circuit Court and was released on $10,000 personal bail. She reportedly sold 2 grades of marijuana, with more expensive danks going for $275 an ounce. The Sunapee Select Board held 2 public hearings last night. The first was to see if the town would accept a donated fire rescue boat, and the second was to see if the town would accept a donated police boat. Fire Chief David Ruggles explained that the fire rescue boat is donated from the Firefighters Association and has a trailer. It would be used at all bodies of water in Sunapee. The police boat is donated by the Police Benevolent Association, and Sergeant Neil Cobb is hoping someone will allow them to keep the boat on their dock. Several Sunapee residents voiced their approval. The Select Board voted unanimously to accept each boat donation. The Springfield school budget passed yesterday by 175 votes, finalizing the district's $27.5 million operating cost 7 weeks after residents rejected the initial budget on town meeting day. Voters supported the second coming of the budget, 620 to 445, in a special townwide vote heading to the polls at the Riverside Middle School on a chilly Tuesday. The newly passed budget will take effect on July 1st. A Vermont State Senate committee continues to plow through the details of a wide-ranging tax bill that could limit the home mortgage interest deduction for state income taxes, but another tax break looks likely to be preserved. Senator Bob Hartwell broke a tie-straw vote in the Senate Finance Committee yesterday to keep the state's tax credits available to investors in the Vermont Higher Education Investment Program. Proposals being considered by Congress to require internet retailers to charge state sales tax could mean $20 million a year in revenue for the state of Vermont. Currently, internet retailers don't have to impose a state sales tax unless the company has a physical presence in the state. If you have prescription drugs you want to get rid of, you can safely dispose of them this weekend. A National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day is set for Saturday. Local law enforcement partners will collect unwanted or unused prescriptions and educate people about drug abuse. Previous events have taken 2 million pounds of medication off people's hands. That's happening Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. To locate collection sites near you, call 1-800-882-9539. For these stories and more, be sure to check out our website at ycunow.com, and also please like our Facebook page. After the break, we'll learn about some of the Mascoma Savings Bank mortgage services with Rich Kozlowski. Stay tuned.
The YCU News continues in a moment.